What's the deal, you guys? What's the deal? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. You guys, what is going on up in this bitch? What's going on, you guys? I am back once again. You know, I just did Love and Hip Hop Miami, and you know I had to close the night by talking about this. This is a hot ass topic right now in these damn streets right now. It's a very hot topic. Everybody's talking about it. And baby, you know I was gonna talk about it because you know I can't stand fucking Tamar Braxton, and you know that I be indifferent to Funky Dineva all the time. So my my opinion on this shit is always gonna be interesting, okay? Always gonna be interesting. Now let me tell y'all, let me start out by saying this. Now, the people, I saw y'all comments now. The people let me know that my reaction to what Funky Dineva said last night was one of the funniest ones that they done seen. And baby, let me tell you, I appreciate that because I busted into song damn near every 5 minutes, and I know how people can be about us singing in these damn videos and shit like that. But you know it is what it is. Now, damn, today is not Monday. Today Tuesday. What's wrong with me? Anyway, but anyway, y'all, my days are mixed up. But anyway, what else am I saying? Oh, but yeah, like the people were saying that this was the fun. My reaction was one of the funniest ones that they done seen. And baby, I got so many new subscribers off of that. Listen, okay, I got so many new subscribers off of that. So many new people subscribe to me and all this other stuff. Now, let me tell y'all something because I already see the comments already. Let me tell y'all something. This is all entertainment. I don't give a fuck about Tamar Braxton. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Actually, this is a part of my job to talk about this shit. This is a part of my job to make this shit funny, okay? And if you are here to get all up in your feelings because you're a Tamar fan, you don't need to be in here then. If you're not here to laugh, gag, sing, fall out of your chair like I did last night, then this ain't for you, okay? This ain't for you. We here to have a good damn time. That's what we here to do. We here to have a good fucking time. Now, if you're over here to be sensitive and be all up in your goddamn feelings because Lil Tamar is being dragged right now, then this ain't the video for you, honey. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to make y'all laugh. I'm here to give a goddamn shout. Okay? That's what I'm here to do. Okay? So it is what it is. But let me see. The screams were taking me out. Look, everybody was talking about the screams. Everybody was talking about the singing. Like everybody, like I was literally expecting I expected a whole bunch of comments full of why are you doing all this singing? Now we do know that there was some people that did not appreciate the singing, but they admitted that they were not regulars. But baby, listen, if you own a replay game and I just so happen to bust out in the song, baby, just fast forward through it. You ain't got to tell me that you had a problem with the singing. Just fast forward through the singing. It ain't that goddamn deep, okay? Period. Now, y'all know we get this thing started at the 5-minute mark, but as you can see, Harold is sharing the link right now. So let me tell y'all a little something right now. I am on a web reality series called The Scene ATL, and it will be airing next Tuesday. Yes, we're just a couple of days away from the season premiere of this show, and it will be on the Stylish TV YouTube page. So make sure you guys click the link that Harold just put in the chat so you guys can subscribe to the platform and get your daily dose, your weekly dose of The Scene ATL every damn week, okay? Starting December the 9th, which is next Tuesday, okay? So make sure you guys are subscribing because guess what? The Stylish TV network page is almost at 100,000 subscribers. I mean, not 100,000, 1,000 subscribers. We only need about, I think it's like 30 or 40 more people to subscribe to the platform so we can get to 1,000. And go ahead and do that. So Harold just put the link down in the chat, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do it now. So now that we're at the 5-minute mark, let's go ahead and get into the tea. Now, if y'all are ready to get into the tea, y'all know what to do when it's lives like this and we got a hot topic like this. Y'all know we got to make it hot in the goddamn chat. So if you're ready for Scotty by Nature to go ahead and get into the bullshit, go ahead and light this chat up with a bunch of fire emojis. And y'all know when I see a bunch of fire emojis, y'all already know what time it is. It gets me crunk, it gets me lit to give you guys a good show. So I don't want to see nothing in this comment section but fire emojis. And by the way, as you guys are leaving the fire emojis, make sure you guys are subscribing to Stylish TV so we can get to that 1,000 subscribers Really B got us to where we at so far. Now I need for y'all over here to get us to 1,000. That's all we need, okay? Light up this chat, y'all. Light it up, light it up, light it up. I see it, but I need some more. I see it, but I need some more. Let's light it up some more. Just a little bit. Light it up some more. Come on, y'all. Light it up. We got to get it popping over here. Y'all know the more y'all light it up, the more I get it popping. So light it up. That's all I'm asking. Let me see. Yes, y'all lighting this shit up. I'm here for it. Light it up, y'all. Light it up, baby. Light it up. I'm telling y'all. Light it up. All right. So there we go. We y'all done lit it up just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and get into the tea. So we're going to start it off with Tamar Braxton. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, let me see. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to revisit just a little bit of what Funky Dineva said yesterday. And then when we revisit a little bit of what he said yesterday, we're going to get into what she's saying in her lawsuit. So let's get into it.
Be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendices had in front of me. Okay. All of that, your short and your booty shorts sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up. I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we're going to tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendices got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay. And the shit made me damn uncomfortable. Okay. Now, if anybody knows, since you want to be like this, let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendices had in front of me. Okay. All of that, your short and your booty shorts sitting on top of him meeting us. You know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth? It's Mendices and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what. Okay, but if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mendices and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with you. That's who went upstairs with you. Okay, all the phone calls I got at the V12. Is Tamar drunk? Why is she sitting on Mendices' lap like this? Why is she sitting on Mendices' lap? And see, here's the thing. I hate that I even chose to go this route because it follows the narrative of, you know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth. Just a messy sissy who couldn't wait to get mad day to tell her business, keep the messy punks from around you. Like, it would seem to me, Tamar, if you knew that I was holding on to all of this, that you would just leave me the fuck alone. Baby, you didn't throw no party for me. If anything, you threw a pre-party for Mendices. Because he the one who went back upstairs with you. That lady husband. And see, y'all be around here in these blogs and shit thinking y'all be knowing what y'all be talking about. Folks be eating me up, and I just be sitting there. If only y'all knew. Just a messy sissy who couldn't wait to get mad. Only y'all knew. He's such a bad friend. He's such a bad friend. If she was drunk, why he didn't go upstairs with her? That faggot just want to be around her. He just want to be around her Because of XYZ, a real friend would have went upstairs with her. I didn't need to go upstairs with her because that lady, her husband, went upstairs with her. You absolutely right. A real friend would have went upstairs. Her real friend went upstairs with her. Hold on 1 second. This is my auntie nursing home. Only y'all knew. He's such a bad.
Okay, now that was just a little bit of some clips from yesterday's live, which I played the entire 15 minutes of that whole rant about Tamar. Now, this is what really set this off, this whole situation off, is well, not this recent situation, but the whole situation when Tamar said she almost died and she kept on saying that she didn't know what happened to her and all that other shit. So we ain't gonna go into all of that, but let's get into this. Now, Tamar Braxton denies having a sexual relationship with Mendeecees Harris after Funky Dineva accused the two of messing around. So let's get into it. So it says, the official statement of Tamar E. Braxton. This summer, I poured my heart into Heartbreak Retrograde, a project that includes a 6-song EP and a short film. Seeing it reach #1 on iTunes R&B charts and top 20 overall has meant the world to me and my team. Your support has been incredible. That's why it's been especially painful to watch a hurtful and completely untrue rumor spread online this week, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with my male co-star. Let me be clear, this is a lie. It's sad that the moment you achieve something meaningful, some people choose to respond with gossip and sensationalism. These rumors don't just touch me, they touch our families, our kids, our loved ones, and the people who never asked to be dragged into the nonsense. I had hoped by now we'd see better from those who claim to report responsibly and love our people. As for me, I'm letting my lawyers take it from here. I'm staying focused on what I love, creating, storytelling, making music and films that matter. If you haven't heard Heartbreak Retrograde yet, I hope you'll give it a chance and then you give it a listen. And thank you for lifting us so high on the charts. Tamar E. Braxton. Then she goes into her captions and she says, people like to trigger me, hoping for me to respond and crash out. That's the old me. I always feel the need to defend myself, but my lawyers will this time and every time instead. I'm tired, but I'm learning to take my Tamartian's advice. Use my voice to talk less and sing more. That's it. That's all. God bless. Thank you to my amazing attorney and team who don't lose. James Walker Jr. Esquire and company. Now back to big business, okay? And Retrograde went #1 on my label. Girl, we don't give a damn about it going #1. We want to know if you was fucking Mendeecees. And something is kind of telling me that you probably was fucking Mendeecees. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe that there's a possibility that you were fucking Mendeecees. You want to know why I believe that you were fucking Mendeecees? Because I probably would have been fucking Mendeecees if I was you too. So of course I believe you were fucking Mendeecees. Now, I just want to know, do y'all believe what she's saying? Do y'all believe that that Tamar is lying about this situation? Do you think that Funky Dineva is making this shit up? Now let me just tell y'all. Now, there have been rumors about Tamar in the past, right? The people were saying she was out here fucking on Jermaine Dupri's daddy, who was Michael Malden. They said that a long time ago. They said that Jermaine Dupri mama fought her on some elevator or something. That's what the folks were saying in the streets now. I ain't saying that it's true, and I ain't saying that it's in the Bible, and I ain't saying that I'm one to gossip. But from what I heard that she was fucking Michael Malden. That's what I heard now. And that's what the folks were saying on the internet, was that she was fucking Michael Malden. Love and war indeed, okay? But that's what the people were saying. Now, I personally don't think that Funky is really lying on her. I don't. Because the way he's explaining himself and the way that he's putting this shit out there, it just don't seem like it's a lie to me. It just don't feel and it don't seem like it's a lie. Like the way he's even explaining it to me is making me feel like he was telling the damn truth, in my opinion. That's the way it sounds. And we all know that girl be Tamar lies. She lies and she over exaggerates things all the time. And just like I said, even with the situations with her sister and stuff like that, like everybody was all on her side and shit like that, and just making it seem like whatever and all this other shit. But my thing is this: I've never drunk the Tamar Kool-Aid and shit like that. So here's my thing: I don't believe that he's lying on her. I just don't believe it. Now, it is hard to prove because at this point, it is her word against his, because there is no pictures, there's no video footage, there's nothing there. So one could say most of us probably believe him. I know I do. I don't think he lying. I really do believe she was out here fucking in DC. I do believe it. Cause why? Cause the whole thing didn't make no sense. And why was your teeth knocked out of your mouth? Did Yandy come and find you and knock the teeth out of your motherfucking mouth? Because that's the only explanation that I would possibly have for this situation. I'm just being honest. I believe Yandy or Keisha brought their ass to her house and knocked the damn teeth out of her mouth, and she didn't want to tell the public who knocked the teeth out of her mouth because she didn't want anybody to know she was fucking somebody's husband, allegedly. But that's just what I'm saying. But like I said, though, at the end of the day, it's hard to prove that. It's like word of mouth at this point. It's like word of mouth. Funky telling this shit, but she's saying it ain't true. So it's like word of mouth. Her word, his word. So like I said, it ain't no photos, it ain't no videos, it ain't no eyewitnesses saying that they saw her anywhere with Mendici. And on top of that, girl, we in Atlanta. Somebody could have had their phone out. But however, that is Tamar's point right there. So now we're gonna go into Funky Dineva. Now, y'all know I don't put his videos on the screen. I don't put his videos on the screen, so I'm gonna play the audio. Now we're gonna get into Funky Dineva. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if this man make me holler the way that he did when I reviewed his shit last night, y'all might as well get y'all ears prepared, because baby, I'm gonna holler. Y'all look, I'm gonna holler, okay? And that's just on period. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get into it, y'all.
Talk about none of this. All right, y'all. So I'm in here chilling, doing whatever it is I need to do, and then people start sending me stuff, and it is a letter or a statement on letterhead from Tamar's attorney's office. And so the letter reads, official statement of Tamar E. Braxton. This summer, I poured my heart into Heartbreak Retrograde, a project that includes a 6-song EP and a short film. Seeing it reach #1 on the iTunes R&B chart in the top 20 overall has meant the world to me, and your support has been incredible. That is why it's been especially painful to watch a hurtful and completely untrue rumor spread online this week, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with a male co-star. Let me be clear, this is a lie. It's sad that the moment you achieve something meaningful, some people choose to respond with gossip and sensationalism. The rumors don't just touch me, they touch our families, our kids, our loved ones, the people who've never asked to be dragged into this nonsense. I had hoped by now we'd see better from those who claim to report responsibility and love our people. As for me, I'm letting my lawyers take it from here. Stay focused on what I've been creating, storytelling, making music, and films for that matter. If you haven't heard Heartbreak Retrograde, yes, I hope you'll give it a listen. And I thank you again for lifting us up so high on the charts, Tamar Braxton. And success to you and your album.
I would say this: I ain't listening to it. I ain't gonna listen to it. I ain't got no intentions on listening to it, and fuck listening to it. I just want to throw that out there. But let's continue on.
I find it very odd that after you start a shitstorm, now all of a sudden you want to go focus on your project, so on and so forth, and you want to let.
Hold on, y'all. Somebody in the comments, the Mimosa Chronicles. Let me see what Mimosa said. She said, I heard about her being out with that man months ago, and I'm in Florida. So that should tell you right there that she wasn't. And at this point, she wanted it out. Oh, that's T. Hell, perhaps they're both in it together for clout and promotion. But we're gonna see. We're finna see what's going on with Funky. Let's continue.
let your lawyers handle it. Well, let me tell you something. Your lawyers are about to have a whole lot to handle. I told you once, and I'm going to tell you again, I'm not one of these new bitches to doing this, baby. I'm 14 years in, been sued by some of the best. Okay, check my lawsuit record. Stayed in court with Sheree, stayed in court with Chris Stokes, stayed in court with XYZ Company, stayed in court with Music Company. And I'm here to let you know, baby, it's going to take more than a little piece of statement on a lawyer's. It's going to take more than a little piece of statement on your lawyer's letterhead claiming rumors about an inappropriate relationship to scare me. Because if that's the term that we're going by, inappropriate relationship, the person is claiming that you had an inappropriate relationship. If that's the thing that we're hanging on to, then baby, you, Mr. Walker, you don't even want to waste your time sending me nothing on your fax paper, because the relationship was extremely inappropriate, and I knew that this is how you was gonna play it.
I should not be laughing already. It is the way that he's saying it, y'all. Let me continue. Let me just go on and continue.
So now we finna take it all the way back to the very beginning. I knew this was how you was going to play it. And let's be very clear here. If y'all remember when the situation first broke and about the whole mouth stuff, and I said, and the only reason you dropped that video is because, and I said, I ain't going to do it to you. Y'all remember that? I said, and the only reason you dropped that music video real quick like this was because, and I said, I ain't even gonna do it. The reason you dropped that music video as quickly as you did is because people had spotted y'all ass, okay? Inappropriate relationship. Well, you tell me, Tamar, if it's appropriate or inappropriate when we're sitting at Roof Chris and he's rubbing in between your thighs, in between your dress. Mr. Walker, her attorney, you let me know if that's appropriate or not appropriate, because you were sitting there. Let me move over. You were sitting there and he was drinking and talking and he was touching in between your legs, and rightfully so. Now, let me give her this. You pushed his hand and was like, stop. But you know that cute little stop that y'all girls do. And he kept leaning in. And whispering, and he would rub in between her legs again, and she would push his hands off again, real cute, like real 16-year-old. Like, let me know if that's appropriate or inappropriate as a male co-star. And I'm going to tell you something. I just thought about something, and I thought about this in the very beginning. I'm the fool in this situation.
Oh my God.
I am the biggest fool in this situation because now it's all making sense. I'll never forget calling my best friend Quisha. And I said, you know, XYZ is going on, and I can't understand for the life of me why Tamar is doing this in front of me. I remember saying that. I remember saying, you know, me and her are just getting to know each other, and she got this stuff going on with Mendices, and she know I'm a YouTuber, and she know I'm a blogger, and I'm curious to know if she's doing all of this because she want me to go tell it.
That's what I was thinking. Now, as we continue to listen to this shit, he does have some points now. Now, listen, I know some of y'all don't like funky. I know this already. Some of y'all don't see it for funky, and I understand because sometimes I don't be seeing it for some of the shit that he be saying. But in this moment, in the event that this shit is true, why in the fuck would she be entertaining or going along with the whole thing of, with the whole situation of, what is it? Carrying on this inappropriate behavior with Mendici in front of Funky, knowing that he's a blogger, knowing that he just might spill the tea on your ass and blow the whistle. So do you want it out in the event that this is happening? Okay. Once again, I ain't saying that, but my thing is, in the event that this actually is going down and that is actually happening, why would she do that in front of him? That's my question. But let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? And now that I look back at all of it, I really do feel like it was a scheme that you set up to put me in this position to do it. I also remember overhearing when I got to the video shoot, I walked in, it was you and Dineva was already there, L'Oreal was there, and y'all kept making references to, oh my God, Tamar, when this come out, it's going to break the internet. It's going to break the internet. Now, let's get back to
Then he named him names of people that was there. Okay, we need to continue for real because he didn't put Nivea in it. He didn't put L'Oreal in. Oh Lord, let me continue.
Notion of inappropriate behavior. Okay, so we've got him playing up your thighs in Ruth Chris. I don't know if that's inappropriate or not. We're gonna have to let Mr. Walker or the rest of the lawyer or I'm gonna have to call Annalise Keating and let her decide. I will say this: the simple fact that when we would leave the Four Seasons and when we got to V12 and when we would leave Ruth Chris, the fact that when we was at Four Seasons, you and him bent around that corner because them girls was out there that saw y'all, and that softly made the blogs. Them girls saw y'all. The fact that you was hiding behind that stairwell until that car came up, that would probably suggest that what y'all was doing was inappropriate, because if it was platonic, why wouldn't all of us just walk right on outside into the car? When we went to the V12, man, and they lit up all the candles and stuff, man, DC's was outside behind us. He beat me there. So if it wasn't inappropriate, then why isn't Mandisi and his friend in the video with us doing this? And matter of fact, okay, because since you getting your ducats in a row, I got to go ahead and get mine in a row. Because see, we forget that night at V12, there were several people, celebrity friends included, that were up in that section that witnessed what was going on, as well as the harem of girls. So this is the first thing we're going to do. If you were one of the people that were in that VIP section at V12 who saw Tamar Braxton tipsily or drunkenly sitting in Mandisi's lap in a very flirty manner, please email me at funkydineva@funkydineva.com. Okay, that's number one. Number two, if you were with those group of females that was at the Four Seasons that night when they was trying to hide behind the columns before the valet people brought the car, if you was one of those people that saw them that night as well, please email me at funkydineva@funkydineva.com because I would like to talk to you. The next thing, let's talk about this in terms of being inappropriate. And Mr. Walker, down to the law office, you're going to want to write this one down, because I heard this one with my own ears and saw it with my own face. And I was really concerned. I was like, why is this lady doing this in front of me? Tamar, you going to sit up in my face. You going to sit up in my face with your three faces and tell me that you and Mandisi did not have a conversation at that table in Ruth Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more. We really... Oh!
Wait a minute. 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 Oh my God. Baby. Y'all. Y'all. Y'all, why y'all didn't warn me? 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 Bitch, I'm like Tony Braxton. If I should never breathe again. No, no, no. Again. What I say on or whether you like it or not panel when Mary J. Blige was at the beginning of No More Drama. This is all I got. Hold on.
Tired, so tired, so tired, so tired.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Let me continue. I gotta rewind it just a little bit. Let me rewind that just a little bit, honey. Wait a minute. Let me go back just a little bit.
You gonna sit up in my face with your 3 faces and tell me that you and Mendeecees did not have a conversation at that table in Roof Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more? We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on Chat GPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you got to go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We going to say that didn't happen? We going to say that didn't happen? We going to sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your thighs at that Roof Chris, and he got up and went to the bathroom, that the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He just my friend. He just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married. That's what we gonna do. We gonna pretend like at that video shoot for the video, the bedroom was right there. The living room area with the 1-seater chair was there. All of us had been drinking the entire video shoot. We gonna pretend like you was not sitting in his lap with them booty shorts on and them 2 new big old titties you just purchased with the shirt split down like this. Is that?
Somebody help me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me continue. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Let me continue.
What we finna do is we finna pretend like you wasn't sitting in his lap like this. He was sitting down. You had your leg crossed like this, sitting on his lap with them 2 tig old biddies like this, and we was all drunk. That's what we doing? That didn't happen? Or maybe it did happen, but that don't qualify as inappropriate behavior. Okay? Or what about the part when we left the video shoot all drunk and we all went to help you take the boxes and stuff back up to your house, and he walked right on in there in your house and got on the sofa and got under the cover, bitch, like he was very comfortable laying there. You gonna tell me that didn't happen? Now, Vince was there because Vince came out and said hello to everybody, so I'm not alluding that nothing freaky happened, but Vince was there. We walked upstairs. His drunk ass went straight to your sofa and went straight to that cover, and he did it in a very familiar manner, like he had done did it before.
Y'all. Y'all. All I gotta say is this right here. If it happened the way that Funky Dineva is saying it happened, that means that Mendici been there before. And he been getting up under her covers. And not just by himself. Been getting under the covers with her. That's all I'm saying.
Like he had done left that cover there before. Are we saying that none of this happened? Or are we just saying it's appropriate? I'm just trying to figure out what the basis is of the legal facsimile that you don't put out on the internet and what your lawyer people supposed to be calling to talk to me about. Okay, because baby, you ain't the only one that got lawyers. You ain't the only ones that's lawyered up. And the funny thing about it is, you gonna really gag, bitch. Because you ain't the only one that got lawyers on the line. One of your favorite lawyers reached out to me this morning. The white one you used to fuck, bitch. Okay? I got them all on the line, baby. Everybody.
Oh my God. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot. Oh my God. I can't. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I cannot. No, you didn't bring him up. Oh my God.
Is on the line. I got a whole harem of black females that hate your ass, that's attorneys, in my inbox ready to go. Not to mention the ones I keep on my own. So I'm trying to decide who I'ma hire. I might just hire all of them, starting with the white man who you used to give all your loving to, and let him handle it since he knows your ass inside and out. What you want to do? What you want to do? Baby, I ain't never been scared of you. I've been told you leave me alone. I've been told your motherfucking ass to leave me the hell alone. And then if y'all notice, the statement got less to do about the gossip and more to do about the album. I feel like a big dumbass right now. I really do. Because I feel like you roped me into all of this for this moment to promote that damn album. It's all making sense to me now. It's all making sense because the way you were overly flirty and the way you and Zoe kept trying to probe me with questions, with stuff with Mendicis, I really feel like you were setting me up to tell it and my dumb ass fell for it. My dumb ass fell for it. But bitch, since I'm falling on the ground and I can't get up, bitch, we telling it all. Sure did. And you left out the V12, left out of there, got in that black car, sat all in his lap, and y'all was kissing all up to 75, 85 until we got back to your house. You gonna tell me that didn't happen?
Oh my God.
You gonna, I mean, what's, if it's a video shoot and he a co-star, then the relationship should have been on the set and that's it. We hung out on 3 separate occasions where it's just supposed to be me, you, and maybe Zoe and the makeup people. And here comes Mendicis. And here y'all come sneagling and giggling in the corners. And sneaking in and out the restaurants. And him touching on you. And y'all having lovey-dovey, flirty conversation. You finna really sit up here and tell me I didn't see this with my own 2 eyes? Mr. Walker, he deposed to me. Mr. Walker, anytime you ready to depose me, come on. Mr. Walker, you gonna need to go down to the 4 Seasons. You gonna need to go down to I'm gonna help you, Mr. Walker. You need to go down to the 4 Seasons and ask them to delete the video footage from the night when Tamar had on the blue denim dress that had the puffy shoulders and the skirt here. Because that's the night all those girls saw her at ballet and her and Mandisi's trying to hide behind that column. I'm going to help your case, Mr. Walker. Matter of fact, I might pull my credit card statement and let you know exactly which date it was. The dress was blue on that day. The dress was army fatigue green on the day we was down to the roof, Chris, and he was rubbing in between her thighs, and she was talking about, stop, stop. Okay, girl, don't play with me. Don't play with me. And Mr. Walker, I hate that this lady done went and got you involved in this mess, because all it's gonna be is a big old case of he said, she said, and I'm not backing down. You can't tell me what I didn't see and what I didn't hear. You cannot tell me what I did not see and what I did not hear. You old call the law ass bitch. Everything they say about your ass is true. You don't went up and stirred up all this motherfucking confusion, all because you wanted sympathy, going around lying, talking about the top of your damn mouth done fell out. Do you see how one little cry for attention on the internet has turned into all of this? When all you had to do was take your pie-faced ass on L'Oreal podcast, all you had to say was, I hung out with some friends that night. When I got home, I went through my normal routine. I passed out. Instead, you wanted to be shady. I went to a friend's party. I threw a friend a party. Yes, bitch, I'm mad because you're lying. Because you insist on being the victim in this situation. And for all of y'all out there talking about, she didn't never say his name. She didn't never say his name. She didn't have to say my name. When you know you're one of the main characters in the story, your name don't have to be said. You knew what you was doing. And you trying to be the perpetual victim that you love being. You not finna paint this narrative that, oh, you just went out your way to do so much for this friend and this friend betrayed you. Baby girl, if anybody was betrayed in this situation, it was me, who ended up being collateral damage in your antics, your reindeer games, and your bullshit. So I'm here to tell you and Mr. Walker, bring it on, bitch. And you better bring it damn strong. Bring it on. Because you ain't finna fucking sit up here and tell me what the hell I didn't see and what the fuck I didn't hear. Baby, I already got two people that me and you know in common that I can call on the line right now to vouch for your ass sitting in his lap at B12. So play it how you want to play it. But I think it'd be in your best damn interest to leave me the hell alone. I done told you I'm not them other punks you used to being around. Girl, it take more than a little piece of letterhead to scare me. It take more than a little piece of letterhead to scare me. And baby mama ain't never been no dummy. Baby, my assets, and my money tied up in so many damn trusts and different investments, girl. If you're lucky to get anything, it'll be off this rush card that got $55 on it. Good luck, bitch. Okay? Leave me alone, lady. And you know what? You're right. It is unfortunate that other people's families and whatnot get affected by this situation. I hate whatever this may have caused for Yandy and her family, because Yandy already catching all types of hell down to the love and hip hop, so on and so forth. And I feel bad about it. But on the flip side of things, Yandy, I want to apologize to you if you getting caught up in this. But at the very end of the day, Yandy, it also ain't my responsibility to protect you. It's your man's own. Okay, let that be perfectly clear. Yandy, I don't have nothing against you. All the children that's involved, all the families involved. I hate that children and families is involved. Don't nobody want defects involved in this shit like this, but it ain't my job to protect nobody's children or their damn family. It's Tamar's job to protect her children and her family, and it's Mandisi's job to protect his children and her family. And it would have been her job. It would have been her best job, the best job she ever would have did had she left me the fuck alone. But now you want to keep poking and poking and poking and digging and digging. And at the end of the day, Tamar Braxton, people are now seeing your ass for who you are. Okay? You home wrecking whore. All right? Allegedly. That's why Michael Malden's wife was finna whoop your ass. Allegedly. Tawanda already got on the thing and said you messed with Tony Braxton, man, back in the day, allegedly. Then you all up on the stage, all behind Birdman, allegedly. Girl, you knew exactly what you was doing. You knew what you was doing, and you knew it was wrong. Because several times, me and you, several times, Tamar, I looked you in the face and said, girl, but he married. You was like, he not married. I said, so they just doing it for the show. And you was like, yeah, he say they just doing. We've had conversation about what y'all had going on, girl. So I'm confused about which part of the statement that you wrote on Mr. Walker letterhead is you being accused of inappropriate behavior. Either I got inappropriate listening or my barometer for what's inappropriate is broken. He deposed to me, okay? but I am ready, Mr. Walker. Oh, Mr. Walker. If you good as them people said you is down there to the law school, Mr. Walker, you'll find me and you'll get me whatever appropriate paperwork or whatever the case may be, and we could sit down and talk about it, and then we could really finish spilling it all publicly, bitch, because it still ain't even all spilled. I'm still holding on over here. I'm still over here trying to protect what little bit of damn dignity you got left about yourself. Leave me alone, girl.
Just spill it. Just spill it.
You think all them damn people in that room when you was sitting on that man's lap and it ain't no pictures? You think in V12 when you was sitting on that man's lap, some of them girls wasn't sitting back like this, taking videos and pictures? Is you think the people was dumb enough not to take no pictures? You met your mics today, bitch. Leave me alone. Mr. Walker, don't you send no shit around here to my house. Now, I done damn told you. Talking about, let me read. Hold on, nigga. This bitch done made me mad. Baby, we finna sit here for the whole hour. This bitch don't say, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with my male co-star. Since when is rubbing in between somebody's legs appropriate? Since when is kissing somebody else's man in the Uber appropriate? If the relationship was appropriate, why was y'all not walking and leaving out of establishments together if it was appropriate? I'm confused you. Mr. Walker, did you ask this lady any of this stuff before she... Mr. Walker, I'm starting to believe she came in your office and stole this paper and put this on it. Girl, don't got me hot. Excuse me.
Oh, Lord.
These rumors don't just touch me. They touch our families, our kids. Well, did your kids know what you was... Girl, I mean, there is so many places I can go with this. I asked your lime potato salad complected skin ass to leave me the hell alone months ago. And you just could not leave well enough alone. And then you want to try to piggyback off of what's going on in the blogs with the other bloggers being sued, talking about, you know, professional reporting and responsible reporting. Bitch, it don't get no more responsible than reporting what you seen with your own eyes. As a matter of fact, what I'm doing is not reporting. What I'm doing is recanting. Recanting. Reporting is when you read the paper. Reporting is when you got the information from somewhere else. Recanting is when you live the experience. You ain't finna sit up here, you or Mr. Douglas, Mr. Walker, you know Mr. Walker finna sit up here and tell me what the hell my lived experience was. Bitch, I'm like that lady on the Women's of Brewster place. You left your curtains open, I seen you. I seen you. I see that letter from Mr. Walker ain't addressed nothing Pacific. I see that letter ain't addressed nothing Pacific that was inappropriate. Bitch, I seen you. Mr. Walker, I seen her. As many people, like I said, anybody who was down to that V12 that seen Tamar sitting in his lap, drunk, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com. And any of them girls that was at that ballet when Tamar and Mendices went back and hid around that corner, please email me at funky.neva@funky.neva.com. Let's get it on, bitch.
Oh.
Since you want to sing so much, you need to be singing Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On." Baby, let's get it on.
Oh my God.
Come on, sugar. Let's get it on. All you doing is wasting your money, that man time, and his fax paper to engage in a battle of my word against yours, and I'm not backing down. I seen what I saw. I heard what I heard, and that ain't all of what I heard.
Oh.
I told you, go find somebody else to fucking play with. Want to sit up and fool la la with people, man, thinking the shit cute. Then when it hit the fan, then you want to rush and hurry up and put out a video and make it seem like they was just co-stars. Girl. Have you not forgot the conversations we've had? The conversations I was privy to? The things I've seen? Now you want to play me like I'm some old lying, delusional, crazy ass person. Girl, fuck you.
Damn, that was a hard fuck.
You let that damn man send some shit around my damn house. You gonna curse the day that shit ever made it here. I tell you that. Leave me the fuck alone.
There's some dogs in the background for me.
Keep your damn mouth closed and go sing them battered woman love songs of yours. Leave me the fuck alone, bitch. All of this shit was dead. But in the true Tamar fashion, you had to take your pie-faced ass up there to L'Oreal and be shady. Shouldn't your ass be somewhere healing, Leave
Oh,
me
God.
the fuck alone, bitch.
Hey, Sheridan.
They wonder why your ass became a spokesperson for prep. Girl, don't get me started. You don't met your damn match. Let's move on.
I think that's it.
Couldn't take the heat no more, baby. She couldn't take the heat. Then want to go call the laws. Want to go down there and call Mr. Walker office. Now you set all this shit in motion. Then you want to go call Mr. Walker office. Girl, give Mr. Walker my number. Let me tell Mr. Walker who his client really is.
It's some dog for me, baby.
That's probably the process serving people at my door now. Riot in Rio. Let's move on to the next thing. Something else about some anger since I'm mad to help calm me down.
Woo. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now that that's over, let me just say this, y'all. Now, as I was listening to this and as I was reacting to this shit, I've been seeing some of y'all comments and all that other stuff. No, he not done. What you mean he not done? He got some more left. Baby, I can't be on here all night. I got to be at work at 6 a.m. today. He still has some shit. Oh God, let me go back. Damn, I need some timestamps. I thought it was over. Hold on, y'all. I thought this shit was over. That's what I thought. I thought it was over. We still got more to get into, child. Oh. Now, what I'm seeing here is that he was at he was talking about every time, he was at a funeral or some shit like that. Let me see. Does it? Because I think it was like this funeral thing or some shit like that I just saw. Oh, y'all gonna have me up here all night and I gotta give me some rest. I wanted to get at least 5 hours of sleep. Let me see. I'm trying to see where it said.
But a family member said, ding up the casket. And that's why part of me was always apprehensive about getting into these types of things. This is why I always make comments like, I stay the fuck away from fish. I don't mess with fish. Okay. And I know that there's going to be a demographic of people out there who are going to take this incident and paint it as my entire character. And I'm already okay with that because y'all are committed to not liking me anyway. But as far as me being messy and not being able to be trusted and all these different things, baby, that is not my reputation amongst my friends. That is not my reputation amongst my friends. And I have not been invited into the spaces that I've been invited to. And I have not been around as long as I've been around being somebody who is messy, who can't be trusted, who violates friendships and who violates trust. But what you're not going to do is violate me and treat me like I'm some disposable pawn. Okay? When them people was on that internet eating my ass the fuck up, that woman sat her ass back and she did not give a damn. Do you know how hurtful that is to think that you're becoming friends with somebody that they can just treat you so disposably?
Mm.
I have a text message when she dropped the video and I said, oh, this was all for promotion. The lady writes in the text message, we can make up later. Please don't ruin this for me. I spent a lot of money on my project. Please, if you can't stay quiet, just support me. The lady had no problem making me collateral damage as a part of her rollout. It was all a scheme. And the problem is she never expected me to act out of turn because she is so used to everybody else being around her, falling in line or being so happy to be in her presence that they'll never go against her for the sake of being friends with Tamar Braxton. Girl, I got plenty of friends.
Mm.
And somebody said Tamar only wants to attempt to shut you up because it's the truth. It is the truth. I ain't got no reason to lie on you. And what I subsequently just ended up fucking doing to Yandy, I ain't got no reason to damn lie. What I'm lying for? I didn't want to talk about none of this. You the one kept doing it. You the one. And then got the nerve to want to go get the lawyer people. So I could finish telling they ass what the fuck I just told the world and what I'm telling you to your damn face. I love your mama and daddy, but the biggest failure in life they ever had was your ass. Something about the way they raised you or didn't raise you got you fucked up. And on top of that, I'm going to take it a step further. You may not want to believe it, and your family may be in denial. There is something psychiatric with you. I tried to love you, bitch.
Oh.
In the midst of all of this, I was still low-key on here throwing subliminals. And Tamar, me and you could go out to eat tomorrow and it won't be a thing. We could talk about it and it won't be a thing. We could go back and be friends. And you kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. You kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And you wouldn't listen when a person told you to stop. You can't go around doing whatever the fuck you want to do to people, Tamar. You can't go around creating media shitstorms, expecting people to be collateral damage and be all right with it, Tamar. You can't do that. And then play victim to circumstances that you created. Like, do you know what brings me peace in this situation? That no matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter how many attorneys that you call.
Thank you for the cash out.
The whole court of public opinion is on my side. That's really got to make you feel low as an individual because it speaks to what the world knows of your energy and your character. Run across all the blogs. Run across all of them. Yeah, there are a few. He's so messy. He's so whatever. He a messy punk. Overall, the entire viewing public is like, you're crazy. I don't even watch y'all's show. I don't know what's going on. But all they're saying in the comments right now is Tawanda got to be feeling very vindicated right now. Tawanda got to be feeling very vindicated right now. I don't know what's going on the show or whatever. But Tamar, baby. And here's the sad part, right? Cause now that I don't got all the fussing and cussing out, that was very cathartic. Like I'm back to normal right now. In the midst of all of this, I still just want to love on you. And I know that makes me a fool. Like Tamar, I was so interested in being your friend. I'm going to be very vulnerable here. I was very interested in being your friend because I was like, ooh, finally, this girl gonna have some good people around her, somebody who don't want nothing from her, somebody who could pay their own tab, somebody that's gonna hold her accountable, somebody who ain't scared of her, somebody who's gonna tell her when she's wrong. I was like, we would be really good friends together. And I was glad when you reached out to me and we started hanging out. And we had some really good times. We did, honestly and truthfully, we had great times the whole way through until you came with this fuck shit. Until you came with the fuck shit. Then in the midst of the fuck shit, you know, I made a simple request. Can you just say a little something? Well, I'm in the hospital. I didn't say. I said, okay, girl. You had Phil and Norman them called me. You put the statement up for all of 45 minutes and you took it down and started popping off. Then we thought it was over. And it was over. You had said your piece. I had said my piece. It was done. Your album came out. Your music sound good. You're looking good. Your mouth healed from when you almost died and didn't want to call the ambulance. Then you had to take your ass on L'Oreal's show. And I ain't got nothing against L'Oreal. I love L'Oreal. L'Oreal, I was looking at you a little sideways when you said, well, somebody who you thought was a friend, but I understand you was doing your journalistic duty, so I'm going to leave you alone, L'Oreal. But you took your ass over there to L'Oreal, and instead of just saying, I went out, came home tipsy and drunk, or whatever, it had to start with the mess. I threw a friend, I went to a friend's birthday party. I threw a friend a we're not going to get into like what? Come on now, come on now, girl. And you honestly thought I was just gonna sit and let that ride when I had already told your ass leave me alone? Fuck the rest of this show, Rashida. I see you down there, but let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
You still going?
What? All my psychiatric people, what has to be wrong with a person from a psychiatric perspective that they experience trauma, a medical emergency, and the first thing they do is run to Instagram to say they almost died? What is that? Why did you even do that? Why? That's where all of this started from. Your undying thirst for attention. And you don't give a damn where it comes from. That was why you couldn't sit your ass the fuck down at the No Limit thing. Baby, I couldn't tell if you was performing or if Baby was performing. What is wrong with you? No normal person runs and has a medical emergency and then runs to Instagram. Most people would never even want anybody to know. And then you love the shit flurries.
Not shit flurry.
Because you didn't even give the people enough information for us to pray for you specifically. As long as they...
Okay, y'all, listen. Listen. I didn't know he was going to go on for this long. And baby, let me tell you, I'm fighting. I've been windmilling this sleep, and I can't windmill no more. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys my closing remarks on this, and then I'm taking my ass to sleep. Okay, I'm taking my ass to sleep after this. There's nothing more for me to listen to. Maybe I could do a part 2. I don't know. But baby, the way I'm trying to fight this sleep and trying to do this for y'all, I can't do it no more. So I'm just gonna end it like this, okay? I know that and even though I was sitting here listening to this and reacting to this and stuff like this, I saw a lot of y'all comments, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Some of y'all might be mad with me based off of what I've been seeing up in here, but baby, I'm just gonna tell you. Excuse me. We can feel however we want to feel about Funky Dineva. We can talk about the problematic shit he done said. We can talk about the problematic shit that he's done. We can talk about all that. I promise you, we can talk about all that all damn day. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's lying about Tamar. It's way too many details, way too many descriptions in this bitch for him to be lying. Way too many. And I just feel like what purpose and what reason would he have to really lie on Tamar like that? Tamar is a liar. Tamar has been known to over dramatize situations and don't tell the full truth about certain shit. Now, she has always had a lot of people fooled, in my opinion, but she ain't never had me fooled. So, like I said, I could disagree with Funky all day. There's a lot of shit that I don't be agreeing with. There's a lot of shit that I don't fuck with when it come down to Funky. But when it come down to this, I definitely believe what he's saying. I do. I'm not even gonna lie. Now, is it true? I don't know. There is no proof. It's his word against hers. But the fact that he's describing all this shit, the fact that he is bringing in other people that was around into this shit, that lets me know that he might not be lying here. And that's just about it. That's it. That's all. Now I'm finna take my skinny ass to sleep. Okay. Be sure to subscribe to Stylish TV, please. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're like less than 30 away from 1,000. If you have not subscribed to Stylish TV, y'all need to right now so y'all can watch the show and every damn thing else every week. We almost at 1,000 subs. Get us there. I'm trying to get us there before the show airs on Tuesday. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out here, and I will leave you guys with the soothing sounds of my best friend, Tremel. Talk to y'all.
Things I wanna do to you, all the love you try to hide, deep in between those thighs. Ain't too proud to beg for what I want, ain't too proud to beg for what I need. If it's good loving that you want, you can get it all from me. Ain't too proud to beg for what I want, ain't too proud to beg for what I need. Good loving that you want, you can